What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. NIO's dropping a massive announcement today. They're starting to talk about when they're going to talk more about the expansion into Europe. So we're going to hop into that. But first, we got a little bit of news we want to talk to you guys about, but also links in the description for the Patreon if you guys want to hop over to our Discord to get you access to the portfolios and the Discord portfolio that the community members get to choose. But first, let's hop into the news that we have. So just real quick, apparently we were hit with a copyright infringement today on the name of Stock Nerds. So we have to officially change the name of the channel. We think we know what we're going to decide, but we also were up to other ideas. So if you guys have any ideas on what you think we could change the name of the channel to, put those in the description because we're open to other ideas. And how cool would it be to be like, yo, I named that channel. That is my name. Like, that would be dope. But yeah, so it's unfortunate that we have to change that. We got an email about it. And yeah, so we have to go through and change everything that had that phrase over to some other name. So we have about a week to do it. So if you guys want to help, comment section below. Unfortunate, but let's go ahead and just hop over to the NIO news. So the NIO announced today that they are going to talk about the plans of expanding into Europe on May 6th and 7th. They couldn't do it on like May 4th, you know, may the 4th be with you, you know, get it? Well, but the president, co-founder and president Quinn Hong came out today saying that they're going to announce that stuff on May 6th and May 7th, which is really big news. You know, the stock was up today, not saying this is what drove it up, but the stock was also up today, so that's even better news. Yeah. I mean,
we talked about this in, I don't know, a video or two ago about them expanding into Europe. They released that they're going to open up in Norway, and that's actually going to open up. They're opening a showroom in Norway, and it's going to open up in September, which is actually, you know, it's really pretty soon when you think about it, because usually,
right,
you know, when a company's expanding, it's like, oh, it's, you know, 2 years from now the building will be built, but no, it's, you know, not that long. It's not that far away, and you know, them getting into Europe is huge because they are the biggest. You know, they have the most EV sales globally, so
right. Yeah, I think it's going to be big news. You know, we talked about this in our video the other day about where it's going to be located. You know, that they plan on building like a NIO house to showroom the NIO products, and that's going to be the first one. And they plan on expanding more in Norway and in Europe, obviously, because you want to expand as much as you can. So I think that's going to be huge. You know, I think this will help. You know, this was going to drive their sales numbers up. I think they're going to be limited to the chip shortage right now is going to limit their numbers for the next coming months. And you know, when that gets solved, I think their numbers are going to go through the roof, because then you have Norway and you have China. And you know, obviously you're not getting 50% of the sales in Norway. We get that. We're not smooth over here. Like, we understand that. But it's definitely going to help. You know, it's definitely going to drive their numbers up. Yeah. So.
Yeah, the European market is bigger than the China market. Not by much, by like 1 or 2%, but I mean, you're potentially doubling your sales. Right. So I mean, that's huge.
And if they can keep putting out the cars the way they look sharp. They don't look like a typical EV car, and then you're like an EV. And you know, if they can compete with the Tesla prices and, you know, Volkswagen prices and all that stuff, I think they're going to give all these other big companies a run for their money. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, I mean, they're planning on doing a cheaper car, so that's really what they need to do for sure to you know, get into the mass market. But
yeah. And if we look at the stock today, again, it was up 1.2% today on the day. It's down pre-market or after hours, which doesn't concern me because we're going into the weekend and we'll watch to see what happens on Monday. But it's glad to see, you know, end the week on a positive note. It wasn't looking too hot this morning. You know, I think a lot of people were focused on Dogecoin. I know I was, dude. I was so focused on Dogecoin this morning and last night. Like, it was ridiculous going to the moon there. But that's another topic for another video. But yeah, so it was up, you know, ending the week at 36.09. You know, where do we see this thing sitting, you know, in the next coming month or so? I'm going to say it's still going to be within this range, you know, the 36 to 40 range. I don't think we're really going to see a big catalyst with NIO until their Q1 earnings come out, which we've done previous videos of our estimates on what we think they're going to do, and from what we've seen, we think they're going to crush Q1 or Q4 earnings of 2020. Not by much, but it's going up because, you know, obviously the chip shortage is going to be a big factor there. So I think we're on the right track and the right place of going here. So
I think it'll probably go. I think we'll hang around this mid 30s to barely not even 40 range until the chip shortage gets sorted out, until there's actually good news about the chip shortage.
Right.
Because they originally said it was going to last 6 more months, and then they came out and said, oh, it could last 9 to 12 more months. But William Lee said that, he kind of sees it being, at least for his company, NIO, it being kind of sorted out by or during Q3. So once we actually see that, they're able to go to that 10,000 a month capacity, then I think the stock will go back up.
I mean, I think so too. Yeah.
I mean, but I think because there was some, there was more stuff in the media pushing fear about chip shortages a couple days ago, and that's when all EV stuff was down 5 to 7%. So
good old media, dude.
Right. You need them to knock it off, and them to actually put out some good news about it, and I think that's when the stock is actually going to go up. But I think it's going to kind of just hang out until then.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think it's going to be a catalyst. He thinks it's going to be until the end of the chip shortage. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below. Where do you guys think, we're going to see NIO rise up? A lot of people, we get a lot of comments in the comment section saying NIO's dead, NIO's dog water. Let us know. Do you think it's dead? Do you think it's dog water? You see NIO going to 500 in the next year? What do you know? Let us know in the comments. We like the conversations. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. If you guys like this kind of content, hit that like, share, notification about all that good stuff. It really helps grow the channel. Also, again, just remember, we're going to be changing the name of the channel, but it's not going to change the content that we're giving you guys. It's just strictly a brand name change just for legal reasons. So let us know in the comment section below of any names you guys think would be a good name for the channel, be a good fit. But again, thank you guys so much for all the support, and we'll see you guys in the next video.